What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream today. Sorry, I'm actually I was 1 minute late and now I'm 2 minutes late. That's not like me. That's not like me. I'm usually exactly on time. But thank you guys for coming out and joining the stream today. Bitcoin not having the best of days, right? Not having the best of days. It looked like it was going to have a huge pump in the morning actually, and then we just came right back down and pulled back down. So Bitcoin, not the greatest day. Ethereum, really good day. And I do think, if you guys saw my just recent tweet on Twitter, I do believe that we're going to see a massive run starting for Ethereum starting now. Okay, so just be looking out for that, guys. I do think Ethereum is about to shut all its haters up, basically. Okay, everyone, so much FUD, so much stuff coming out about Ethereum, and just how Cardano is going to be taking it over. Now, do I think Cardano is going to be taking some of Ethereum's market share going forward? I definitely think I do, right? I definitely think it will. But I think the FUD on Ethereum is a little bit too high and people are getting a little bit too carried away with this. But I'm going to wait till we get about 100 viewers in here, and then I'm going to get started with the Bitcoin analysis to start. And then we're going to take a look at a bunch of different things today as well. So what's going on, BB? What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? How's your guys' day going, by the way? You guys have a good, what is it, Wednesday? Sometimes I forget the days, man. Sometimes I forget the days in the bull market. They just kind of go by, you know, really, like, just, they all blend in together, honestly. What's going on, Bruto? Phantom? BB? What's going on, Jazz? Andre? Going on, everybody? All right, Bitcoin, guys, what is going on with Bitcoin? Why is Bitcoin not pumping with Ethereum, right? We usually see Bitcoin and Ethereum do the exact same thing, so why is it not? All right, so one scenario I do want to watch out for, guys, which, you know, I do see a lot of bullish momentum in the market right now, but we always have to take a step back and look at the possibility that, you know, could we pull back slightly on Bitcoin? Maybe. All right, so do I think we're going to pull back on Bitcoin? No. But do I think it's always a possibility? We always have to think about what could happen. Yes, right? We know Bitcoin's the driving force in the market. In the macro sense, whatever Bitcoin's going to do, the altcoins are going to follow it, right? We know that. We know that. So we look at our last consolidation, guys, right? It was pretty similar to what we're doing now. And this is my herd of caution where, you know, we could see a slight pullback, okay? Now, if we look at this, guys, right here, we had a smaller inverse head and shoulders, right? Very similar to what we had recently, right? Right here. But just be careful, right? So what we saw here is inside this bigger head and shoulder, or smaller head and shoulders, right? We had a bigger head and shoulders pattern, right, on the outsides of it, okay? You guys can see that pretty clearly. Now, we have that same type of setup right now, so just be wary of this. You got your left shoulder, you got your head. So it's always possible we could come back down to make another right shoulder and make another bigger inverse head and shoulders pattern outside of the smaller one, just like we did on our last consolidation, okay? I just want to make you guys heard a caution that it's always possible Bitcoin could come back down to 54,000 if it starts to lose momentum, especially if it loses this support line here. I definitely think Bitcoin could see lower prices in the short term, right? We saw what happened in the last time it did that, guys. We got a quick down to the downside, and then we pumped right back up. So it wouldn't be something that lasted too long, maybe a day or two for us to get down there. But I always want to herd the inside of the caution that if we start losing momentum, or where we are right now, that's always a possibility going forward. Always a possibility. Joe, thank you, dude. VRA, you made me some money. You were thinking of FOMO.
Thank you, dude. VRA, you made me some money. You were thinking of FOMO. I said if Jordan debates it, I better get it now. Paid off, thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Joe. Yeah, I did say Veracity was going to have a massive move up. I actually have this on the agenda today to kind of make fun of myself, where I told you guys not to FOMO into Veracity. I was thinking about FOMOing. I was telling you guys, follow what I say, not what I do. I ended up not FOMOing into Veracity, and then Veracity pumps up 33% today. Actually higher than that. It's slightly pulled back now, but I definitely regret not FOMOing into Veracity. But thank you, Joe. Glad I talked you into it and you ended up buying, man. But like I said, guys, don't be surprised if Bitcoin loses some momentum here, comes back down, retests here, and then continues up. You can see we are getting slightly overbought on the 4-hour RSI. So a slight pullback could be coming just to kind of cool off that 4-hour RSI before moving up, exactly like we did down here in this consolidation, okay? So always keep that in mind, guys. Always keep that in mind. I want you guys, make sure you guys are keeping that slight pullback, bearish side always open, right? Because it's good to look at it from a bullish perspective and a bearish perspective going forward, okay? So that's BTC on the short term at least, right? Another thing I want to look at is
any thoughts on the BTC dominance? It seems to be
falling.
Also would like to hear your thoughts on Dash. Thanks.
Absolutely, Tsunami. We can definitely take a look at the BTC dominance. Thank you for the $5 super chats, Tsunami. But yeah, Ethereum, Bitcoin's the other thing I want to look at today, and this is why I think Ethereum is about to absolutely explode, guys. You can see we actually fell out of the our rising channel again just recently, right? But now Ethereum's starting to try to poke its head back into it, right? We can get back into this channel. We know what happens. You know, we know what happened last time. We got back into the channel. We retested the top against Bitcoin. So I am expecting a big run on the Ethereum Bitcoin ratio, guys, within the next 1 or 2 months. It usually takes us a couple months to reach the top of there. So yeah, that's what I'm expecting on the Ethereum Bitcoin chart. Not much to go over on that. We just have to wait to see if we can get back in to this channel that we've obviously been in since September 2019. Okay, such an important channel, such like really for the macro sense of, you know, what should you have your majority of your money in a Bitcoin, Ethereum? Because I feel like most people, right, that at least have a high dollar portfolio, have most of their money in Bitcoin and Ethereum. So this is a good sense of where you should have your money in short term. Right now, I do have more money in Bitcoin. That might change, especially if we start moving up here on the ratio. I might start switching some of my money from Bitcoin into Ethereum going forward, at least in the short term. Okay, so that's the Ethereum Bitcoin chart. Like I said, not much else to look at on that. The Cardano Ethereum chart. You know, we know the constant battle with Cardano and Ethereum, right? Such a constant battle. We see here, right, on the Cardano Ethereum pair, Cardano actually broke down from this symmetrical triangle that it was in, and could be seeing a decent decrease, right? We could be seeing at the bare minimum about a 10% decrease on the Ethereum Cardano chart, as this green line is huge, should be huge support, right? Looking left, we got 3 local highs at this green line, guys, at about 0.55552. So we at least could see a 10% dip. Now, if we dip and we break this green line, that could be bad for Cardano in the short term, at least against Ethereum. Not saying Cardano's USD price has to go down, but at least against Ethereum could be seeing some gains in the short term against Ethereum. So just make sure you guys are wary of that. That the Ethereum Bitcoin ratio and the Cardano Ethereum ratio both pointing towards Ethereum having pretty good, at least the next week, 2-3 weeks, in my opinion. Okay. Cardano 100% decentralized. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So Cardano, guys, I'm not saying sell your Cardano. I'm just saying, make sure you guys are aware that Ethereum's not going anywhere, right? People, all the FUD with Ethereum the last couple of weeks to really it's really like the last 2 months. It's funny because whenever Ethereum is in the downtrend against Bitcoin, there's so much FUD for Ethereum. But whenever Ethereum is rocketing against Bitcoin, everyone and their mother loves Bitcoin. So everyone and their mother loves Ethereum, right? It's the process over and over again that we've gone through for the past 2 years for Ethereum, And I don't expect anything less. I think Ethereum is going to break this and rocket up to the upside against Bitcoin, in my opinion. Okay. All right. So that's Ethereum. You guys know Veracity. We talked about it yesterday. I didn't FOMO into it. Anyone that did FOMO into it, I'm gonna give you some claps. All right. I'm gonna give you some claps here. All right. So we did that. Real quick, let me just tweet out that I'm live right now. I forgot to do that. I'm live right now. Come hang out. I always forget. A lot of people don't join unless I tweet out. So let me get that out. We'll take a look at a couple of our...
Can I get on Modic? Please and thanks.
Absolutely, Isaac. We can definitely take a look at Modic for you. But yeah. Let's look at some of the higher rises today. Bitcoin, flat, right? Ethereum, up. Earlier today, it was actually up closer to 5%. Now it's up about 3.64%. So it's slightly pulled back just a little bit. Binance Coin down 3%. Polkadot down 7%. XRP, so Polkadot up 7%. So Polkadot had a really good day today. XRP up 2%. Filecoin, another huge day for Filecoin, up 30%, up 120% on the week. So Filecoin going absolutely bonkers. Congrats to everyone that got into Filecoin. That's insane. And then we had Chainlink up 3%. So Chainlink having a good day. We'll take a look at the Chainlink charts in a little bit. Tron, guys, up 44%. You guys know I used to make videos about Tron months ago. It broke out of that big symmetrical triangle that it was in months ago, and ever since then, it's been doing awesome. Now up to almost 10 cents. Now, I did own Tron for a little bit back then. I took profits on Tron, moved it into a different coin, but nonetheless, Tron is still going up. So congrats to anyone who is still in Tron. Awesome stuff there, as it almost doubles in price in one freaking day. All right. BitTorrent up 15%. Awesome stuff there. EOS up 10%. Neo up 15. So a couple good coins here. Everything else is pretty much flat in this top 50. Let's look at some of the higher gains today. We always have Tron, Filecoin, Nervous Network, Icon, OMG Network. A lot of people really like OMG Network. We have Neo up 14%, Arweave up 14%, BitTorrent 14%. EOS, Ethereum Classic, Thorchain. I keep seeing Thorchain. What's Thorchain all about here? Thorchain is a centralized liquidity protocol that allows users to easily exchange cryptocurrency assets across a range of networks without losing full custody of their assets in the process. Interesting stuff. So it's a another decentralized liquidity pool protocol. But yeah, this thing's going absolutely insane, guys. Let's look at some of the bigger losers today. We had Harmony One. A lot of people always ask me about looking at Harmony One. Harmony One having a decent pullback today. Not surprising, as Harmony One has been going insane lately. Kusama down 10%. Ha, another popular one, down 8%. Decentraland, still a big fan of Decentraland, just kind of cooling off a little bit after its huge run up. SushiSwap up 7%. Down 7%. Hedera Hashgraph 7%. Theta. A lot of the coins that have been really going off are taking slight pullbacks. It's not really surprising. Chili's down 6%. Another one. The Graph down 5%. So just a lot of the coins that have seen major run-ups the last couple of weeks are taking a little bit of a downtrend. So not surprising there at all. Not surprising. All right. So real quick, guys. I did update the Crypto Madness V2. Okay. Crypto Madness V2 is now up. So if you guys want to go sign up for the Crypto Madness tournament, go do it. I just did it just the other day. So go sign up for this. Link is in the Discord and also on the Patreon site. So if you want to be access to the Crypto Madness tournament, guys, go check out the Patreon and the Discord. You guys can pick your winners, right? Each winner you get is a point. Winner at the end. Today's prize.
Jordan, do you think this bull run is mainly speculative? I feel like most of these coins aren't even at full utility. What do you think a utility bull run will look like? Also made you check Telcoin. Good looks, homie.
Absolutely, Elijah. Thanks for the $20 super chat. But yeah, you guys, you can pick this. You get 1 point per correct answer here. You go through last 2 rounds, 2 points and 3 points. Whoever has the most points is the one wins the prize. This week's prize is $100 for first place. All in. We're just going all in there. Okay, we're going all in. Alrighty. So that's that. That is that. All right. Let's take a look at some of the higher cap altcoins, and then I'm going to get to. I'm going to start with the Discord today, and then we're going to get to the super chats. All right. So that's Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Ethereum, and a lot of people caring about Ethereum today. Ethereum, we broke out of our inverse head and shoulders pattern. Extrapolate that up. It looks like we might have hit that point absolutely perfectly. We did wick above it, but we're exactly at that breakout point right now as we speak. So will we see some type of pullback right now? Most likely, probably yes, I'm going to say. You guys can see we also broke out of this longer term symmetrical triangle as well. Where we got a bunch of touches on the bottom of this trend line. We were converging with the top of this trend line here. We got 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches, and we got a 4th touch there. And now we came back down, back tested it, and continued up. So I think eventually we'll probably hit a higher price target here. I'm guessing, right? Just based off simple TA here. We should see a price target of approximately about 2,600. So lines up with a lot of different things. I think we have a Fibonacci target that's right around 2,600. So it makes a lot of sense for that breakout. Let's see if that actually ends up happening eventually. But we could see a little bit of a pullback as we hit our measure move target out of our inverse head and shoulders pattern. All right. So that's the inverse head and shoulders. That's Ethereum, guys. Let's take a look at Chainlink. Actually, let's do Cardano first, and then we'll do Chainlink. So Cardano still just kind of oscillating sideways here. Not much really going on with Cardano at the moment, fellas and ladies. So we're still waiting on Cardano. We're still just in this giant ascending triangle pattern, which I think will break to the upside at some point. It could just be oscillating sideways in here for another week or two before we actually break out of that. So let's see if we have anything on the hourly. Not much really on the hourly either. We're literally just going sideways. You guys can see we're stuck on the hourly, really between about 123 and approximately about 118, right? Or sorry, 116. You're just kind of oscillating sideways in here. So we're waiting to see which direction you go, but you're really just stuck between those two levels on Cardano. All right, so that's those. And let's take a look at Chainlink as well. Guys, if we can spam up those likes, let's get up to 100 likes for me. Let's get up to 100 likes. AVAX. Yeah, we can check out AVAX, Stanley. Link. Link is having a good day today, guys. Link is going back up to retest the top of the triangle. Let's see if we can get any momentum here to break out of the triangle. We know if we break out of the triangle, it's going to put us upwards to the top of this giant rising wedge that we're in for Chainlink. All right, so let's see if we end up getting a breakout there. We did, obviously, yesterday, we did break out of our inverse head and shoulders pattern. Let's see where we are as far as the breakout target for this. Extrapolate that up. It should just put us right at the top of the symmetrical triangle. So we'll see what happens when we go up to test this. I think we are going to retest this. If we went straight up right now, it's approximately about $29.52. If we hit that, we could see a slight pullback in the short term, guys. But that should be that. So that is Chainlink. Let's take a look at XLM as well. XLM. So we talked about yesterday. It looks like you're in a falling, broadening channel. And it looks like you're going up to retest the top right now. So could have a little bit of a, if I get rid of the text tool here, could have a little bit of a left shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder, right? So maybe a little bit of an inverse head and shoulders pattern here. That could break the upside. Obviously, you have to break this resistance first to confirm. But if you do break it to the upside, something tells me the measure move target is going to put you perfectly right at that resistance up top. Yeah, so love it when that stuff measures up, and the measure move target out of this is exactly to that 47 cents mark. That is pretty critical area, right? Pretty critical area. Resistance from here back in February 27th, and support all throughout the middle of February. So that's what we're looking at for XLM. And then, yeah, so that's XLM. I'm going to get to some of the Discord chat here. Let me see what we got here. So I'm going to start from the top. We had Corsino asking for BTT in the chat there. So let's do BTT for Corsino. And then I'm definitely going to get to the super chats, guys. Don't you worry. So BTT looks like we know you broke out of this symmetrical triangle, and you're moving back up. So let's zoom out here. Let's see what we got for Fibonacci targets. Let's see. So you actually went above your 1.618 Fibonacci on this last move, actually. So I think your next target here is 0.006 and then 0.007 or 0.008 really, if you round up, and then 0.0088 looks like your next targets for BTT. Shorter term stuff doesn't look like you're doing really much here on the super short term 1 hour time frame, right? So let's see. But the volume's coming in nicely here. Volume is supporting the fact that we did break out of this symmetrical triangle, back tested it, and now we're continuing up. So looks pretty good to me. Looks pretty good to me. You probably should continue up here. Your oscillators, I mean, 4 hour RSI, you were overbought. Now you've cooled back down to a respectable level. So you could really continue up a little bit higher if you wanted to. But it makes sense why you pull back a little bit once you touched about the 90 on the RSI mark for BTT. So makes sense. That's BTT. Let me do one super chat. All right. Thinking of FOMOing. Yeah, so we looked at VRA, which absolutely went insane. Tsunami, any thoughts on Bitcoin dominance? It seems to be falling. Also, would you like to hear your thoughts on Dash? So Bitcoin dominance. If you look at the Bitcoin dominance real quick, guys. Holy crap, what's going on, Squiggy? Glad you're back, man. I thought we lost you after you lost your crypto portfolio. We'll take a look at Cardano, though. Squiggy is back. Back again. Thank you, Squiggy. Appreciate the support, man. And Mamba, thanks for the $2 super chat. XRP, I'll take a look at that as well. I'm going to switch between the Discord and the super chats, guys.
Hi, Jordan just got back from the crypto conference in Fiji with Elon and Michael.
Return is Swiggy.
Well. How's Cardano looking?
Holy crap, man. Thanks so much, Swiggy. I'm glad you're back, dude. Glad you're back. I thought you were I thought we lost you after the whole exchange fiasco. I thought we lost you, man. All right. So Bitcoin again. Oh, sorry, we wanted Bitcoin dominance. That's what we're looking at. Bitcoin dominance. Let me go to the weekly real quick. So yeah, Bitcoin dominance dropping right now. I do think it looks like you wicked to this red line that we had here at about a 56% on the Bitcoin dominance. So will this hold as support? It looks like we wicked down and got a nice wick back up. Let me check the daily real quick. Yeah, daily. Daily, we got a big wick. I'm not sure if this is a big scam wick here or if this is legit. But based off basic support and resistance, like we could come back down to that 56% mark now after breaking this about 59% mark. So we could be seeing really altcoins. Really could be seeing altcoins really start taking the show from Bitcoin, which I'm fine with. Yeah, a majority I wouldn't say a majority. My portfolio is basically 60% altcoins, 40% Bitcoin. But I wouldn't be too happy. I would be happy with this, right? I would be happy with this falling. 56%. Now, if we break 56%, we could be seeing a lot lower levels, right? We could be seeing like 49% possibly. So we'll see if we get a bounce here. I had this drawn already where we could come back down here. We did a little bit faster than I thought. I didn't think we would get a scam wick back right down to that 56% mark. But nonetheless, that's what happened. So we'll wait to see what happened to Bitcoin dominance. And then you also wanted your... what was the coin you wanted, man? Dash. Dash was it. Dash. Let me look at Dash on TradingView real quick. Dash. Yeah, slower day today, guys. I mean, Bitcoin's napping, so a lot of people are probably taking naps right now. I actually took a nice little nap today. I'm not gonna lie. I took a nice little nap today. Kind of reset my batteries a little bit today. That's why I didn't make a video today. Kind of want to reset my batteries a little bit. But I got some nice rest, and I'm ready to rock and roll now. I'm ready to rock and roll. But yeah, I mean, Dash, it looks like nice consolidation, right? You came back down, you made a nice little double bottom, and now you're going back up to retest this resistance line. You break this resistance line, you're most likely, in my opinion, probably coming back up to retest 334, most likely for Dash. But I do like this little double bottom here. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. So yeah, I mean, you're getting slightly overbought on your 4-hour RSI, so just be slightly careful of maybe a rejection here at this resistance line. But technically, you got still some run, right? We went up to a 95 on the RSI back in February, so it's possible we could continue up here for Dash. But yeah, do 4-hour stream today. I mean, if Bitcoin makes some type of move, I'll stay on. But if Bitcoin's not making a move, there's not really a point of me staying on, because there's only so many altcoins I can talk about, right? So that's Dash, though. That's Dash. We're waiting for their breakout. You do have a descending triangle pattern, but at the end of the day, like, we're in a bull market. I expect this to break up to the upside. All right, let me go back to the Discord. We got we did BTT for Gracino. Let's do Astachio. Let's do Wink for Astachio. What we got on Wink? Holy crap. Wink went ham, dude.
Can you please look at Reef?
Holy crap. Squiggy with a $50 super sticker. Thank you, Squiggy. Appreciate it, dude. And John, yeah, $10 super chat. I can definitely look at Reef for you, man. Definitely took I'm not going to forget all your guys' super chats. I'm going to work through the Discord and the super chats today. Thank you guys for the support, though. You guys are awesome. But yeah, Wink is just going absolutely insane, dude. Holy crap. Holy freaking crap. See where you're at. So your fibs don't look bad. The fibs look like you have some type of room to run. Looks like you actually just smashed through your 2.618. Now, I wouldn't be surprised here after this big candle up on the daily if you did pull back here slightly to come back down below your 2.618. That's usually what you do. You can see right here when you pumped, you came back down below the 1.618. So I won't be surprised if you do see a slight pullback here. You are at about an 83 on your RSI, so you are getting slightly overbought here. But you could go a little bit higher. If you did go higher, that 3.618 Fibonacci, which right now is approximately about 0.00076 cents, that could be your next target, right? And then your 4236 Fibonacci at 0.00086 is your next target after that. So I like Wink. I like this chart. Obviously, it's making you some money, man. Congrats if you did get into Wink. That's freaking awesome, man. But yeah, all right. Let's get to a super chat. Let's get to a super chat. Super chat's up next. We had Isaac asking for Matic. You guys love Matic lately. Like Matic is like the go-to coin apparently, for reasons like this, right? It looks like on the 4 hour, you did break out of this bull flag. The volume though, the volume. So you did get a breakout in volume. Okay, so I guess you did confirm the breakout. Okay, so you did confirm the breakout. So. And you did come back down back test. Now you're just waiting for that buying pressure to get you up higher. But ultimately, you're looking at your two resistances at about 42 cents and 50 cents for Matic. That's really what you're waiting for now. But I mean, this looks super bullish, right? You break out of it, you got the volume, you break out of it, you back test. Now you should realistically be continuing up if the TA is to respect. But
channel, man. Hope you can take a look at SLP.
Absolutely, Madonna Thunder Hawk. What a name, by the way. I can definitely take a look at SLP for you. Thanks for hanging out with us and join the stream, man. That's what we're here for. We're here to hang out, enjoy looking at some altcoins, and do our thing. So thanks for the $10 super chat. I'll definitely get to your super chat though. But yeah, Matic. We know our breakout target of this is probably upwards of. Hold on. There we go. It's probably upwards of about 63 cents, right? 63 cents is your breakout target of this bull flag, but we'll see if that ends up playing out. All right. So that's Matic. Now let me get to more in the super chat, guys. Actually, real quick, I want a question for the chat. Like, I asked this on Twitter the other day, but sometimes I like to get these sentiments. Do you guys think, all right, I want a yes or a no in the chat. Do you guys think that that Bitcoin will break its all-time high by the end of this week? So we'll say by midnight on Saturday, do you guys think Bitcoin will break its all-time high? I want a yes or a no in the chat. Because I like to get something of a sentiment, right? It helps. It helps with keeping your emotions down too. So if everyone's bullish, maybe you should start looking back, seeing the bearish type of stuff, right? If everyone's bearish, maybe you should be sitting back looking at what you should be looking at for the bullish stuff. So that's why I like doing that. Yes or no in the chat if you guys think Bitcoin will reach all-time highs by Saturday. No. It's probably, a lot of you guys are probably going to say no, based on what I was saying in the beginning of the stream, saying that we could be forming a little bit of a bigger inverse head and shoulders, right? I think that's what a lot has to do with it. All right. Let's go back to the chat here. We did Wink. Jazz. What's going on, Jazz? Jazz wanted CVC or band as always. Please and thank you. All right. If you have to get me to choose, I'm going to do CVC. All right. I'm just feeling CVC. So I'm going to do CVC for you, Jazz. CVC. What did we look at last time on here? Well, we looked at last time giants. Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. To me, it looked like a giant. So one or two things, right? Giant ascending triangle pattern, right? We got a couple different higher lows, and it looks like you're starting to break out now. Volume is not the greatest, right? Not the greatest volume, but I think you're still getting rejected on some of your wicks from back here. Now, you can get any type of continued price action to the upside. You're probably going to be good to go. But I don't know if you can call that a good volume breakout. I guess you can, but I'm looking for a big volume breakout. Hasn't come yet. So maybe you slide this up to some of these wicks up here. Maybe you're just waiting to break some of these wicks. That would actually make a lot of sense now that I draw it that way. You got a bunch of wicks up here, and you obviously got a wick right here. So you break this area, most likely at about 55 cents. You're going to be breaking out of this ascending triangle. And that would put you from top to bottom here. Would put you approximately, in my opinion, at about 82 cents as your breakout target. So We'll see if that ends up playing out within the next couple days, but awesome stuff there. I like the higher lows and the baseline showing seller exhaustion, basic accumulation pattern. Thanks, Jazz. All right, so we did CVC for Jazz. Let me get back to a super chat now. All right, actually, real quick, let me make sure Bitcoin's not doing anything. Right, we got to make sure always. Yeah, Bitcoin's chilling. Bitcoin's just chilling. We'll see if this theory ends up taking out. Like, guys, I'm not saying I want Bitcoin to go down, but if we did come back down to 54,150, I would honestly not be very surprised if we did come back down there. But you know, as no, I own Bitcoin. I want it to go up, but at the end of the day, could be seeing something similar to back here. So just keep an open mind. All right, let me get back to these super chats we had. We did Matic. Elijah asks, do you think this bull run is mainly speculative? I feel most of these coins aren't even at full utility. What do you think utility bull run will look like? Also, may you check Telcoin. Good looks, man. I think most of think about it this way. A lot of the cryptos aren't fully like usable just yet, right? At least in the main world. So I think most of these bull runs, all of these bull runs are purely speculative plays, right? Because no one knows if crypto will be here in 5 years, 10 years. That's what we're speculating on. Us early investors are speculating on crypto becoming, the main currency, the main decentralized platforms of our future, but we don't actually know. So I think all the bull runs are kind of speculative, and they're kind of self-fulfilling prophecies, right? Everyone's expecting Bitcoin to hit 100, 200K. So it probably will, because it's a self-fulfilling prophecy at the end of the day. All right? That's my take on that, though. But what do I think a full utility bull run will look like? I don't know, man. That could be insane. We could be seeing in the millions for Bitcoin if we saw some actual real adoption come in. Squiggy with the $50 super chat again, man. Holy crap, dude. Squiggy. I thought I lost you and you came in with the banger. All right, we gotta. We gotta get some claps in here for Squiggy. Thank you, man. Glad you're back. I'm glad you held your Cardano at least.
Can you check Cosmos for me, bro? Oh, and Ren for Renee.
Yo, yes, and Renee. I will not forget about Renee. All right. So, all right. Elijah wanted Telcoin, so let's do Telcoin for Elijah real quick. And then I'm making my way to Squiggy's Cardano. So Telcoin. What do we got for Telcoin? Broke out of our bull flag. Looks like we back tested our previous resistance as support. Perfect. This looks very familiar to the coin that we just looked at earlier that was in a bull flag. Back tested, okay? Now what do we do? Right? We just need to get those bids to push us higher. They haven't come in yet. We're still waiting here. But we're waiting for those next couple bids here. Looks like you got rejected at your 786 and your 618 Fibonacci. So can you break those? Or is this just a retracement back to the mean? So we know our target's 1.1 cents. Now we just need to get those that buying pressure in there. But I do like these big green green volume candles coming in. All right. What else we got? So let me get back to this. We got Algo Ape asking for GRT and VeChain when you get time. Let's do the graph. The graph. So this thing's still pulling back, but I am not too worried, right? We know the graph, right? I think we already had it drawn on a different graph. We already had it drawn on a different graph. If you get the pun there, I already had it drawn on the graph. But yeah, I mean, overall, I do think, yeah. Where do you draw the line there? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, this could end up now just being more of a descending triangle pattern, and you got one fake out to the downside. Most likely that this is probably more what you're in. You got one fake out to the downside, and you came back in. 4 RSI, you've cooled off the 4 RSI now, so you could be gearing up for another move to the upside. But looks like on the hourly, you are forming some type of top pattern. Looks kind of like a head and shoulders pattern, which could move you back down to the downside. So just be careful of that. This is obviously on Kraken, so it's not the best chart to look at, but yeah, I mean, head and shoulders pattern. It's kind of an ugly chart, but basically you can see if you break that kind of that support line there, could be seeing a little bit lower prices. Maybe put you back down towards 153 if you do break this, but we'll see. We'll see. That's the graph, super short term. We know if we break this resistance, we're going a lot higher for the graph, at least back up to 288 in my opinion if we do break this resistance. But short term, it could just be cooling down that 4-hour RSI before we start moving back up for the graph. And then we had John asking for win way up. Win is way up. Yeah, the win is going way up, dude. This thing is just continuing. We know our next targets are 0.00076 and 0.00086. We know those are our next two targets. Now let's see if we actually hit those guys, okay? But we know win is going absolutely insane the last couple of days. Awesome stuff on the win. Huge volume breakout. I love to see that. Love to see that. So that's win. We get back to the Discord. On the Discord, Jordan, we shouldn't have talked trash on LBJ the other day. LeBron is officially a part owner of Major League Baseball's Boston Red Sox. Is he really? I didn't know LeBron was part owner of the Red Sox. That's actually really weird. I don't know why he would have picked the Red Sox. You'd think he would try to do like the Dodgers or the Angels, right? Since he lives out in LA. But hey, whatever. I didn't know that though. Hey, but I'm a big LeBron fan. I'm never a hater on LeBron. I think LeBron is the second greatest player of all time. Now, I know you guys in the Discord today were making fun of my takes with Larry Bird. I do think Larry Bird is the fourth best player of all time. If you disagree, come at me in the chat. I'll argue with you. All right? I'll argue with that.
Hi, Jordan. Can you look at band for me?
George, can you look at band for me? Absolutely. And we got Squiggy with the $4 Hippo super chat. He looks confused, probably because of LeBron James. But honestly, real quick, guys, to me it goes Michael Jordan, right? Michael Jordan, goes LeBron James, goes Kareem, and then it goes Bird. And anybody can argue with me about that, but Bird in his short prime did so much. If he didn't end up getting hurt at the end of his career, I think he would have won a couple more, in my opinion. All right? So Bird is number one. All right. So all right. So we had bullish. Yeah, I'll go. I'll do V-chain on for you in a little bit too, dude. Still bullish on Crow for ELX. Let's do Crow, guys. Ethereum, there it is. I knew the Ethereum was coming at some point. I knew it. This still looks to me like a falling, broadening channel or a bull flag, whatever you want to call it. I still think it's more of a bull flag. So you're still in this. Not much has really changed. You did break the support line. We had 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches. Now you're back below that again. So, which, I mean, at the end of the day, it's not a huge deal, but see, you have no bullish divergence, no bearish divergence, but I do think you probably just oscillate a little bit lower here in this bull flag. Maybe come back down to about 19 cents and then continue it up.
Larry Bird.
2 words, Larry Bird. Yep, 4th best player of all time, which is not a knock, right? A lot of people have him closer to that, probably 6 to 10 range, but I have him a little higher personally. Yeah, I think we kind of oscillate in between this resistance line, this support line coming across, and eventually we probably end up getting a move up for crypto.com. Something probably like that. Thank you again, Swiggy. Appreciate it, dude. All right, I think I got everyone in the Discord here. Slower day on the Discord. Slower day on the Discord.
With 5K of USDC in hand, do you put into S or F?
Link is going in. With 5K of USDC in hand, do you put it into ESS or ETH? If you want my opinion, I would put it in Ethereum over ESS, but you obviously doing your real research with that. I just have I have a little bit less of a risk tolerance than a lot of people else do, personally. So I usually stick to mainly the higher cap altcoins. I think about I'm not sure the exact percentage, but I'm pretty sure about 80% of my portfolio, not 80%, maybe 75 to 80% of my portfolio is in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and Chainlink, and then the rest are in smaller altcoins. But that's just my opinion. All right, so that's Crow. All right, let me get to the super chats. We are over with the Discord, so we're pretty good there with the Discord. Let me get back to here. We had Win. We had Cicada Von with the €1 super chat. I don't see a coin from you, Cicada. So I apologize. If you're still in the chat, leave it in the chat. I'll try to notice it for you. But there's nothing in the super chat for you. Mamba wanted XRP, so check out XRP from Mamba. XRP. Still just trying to break out, dude. You keep getting wicks above that resistance. If you drop more like this, you still keep getting wicks above that resistance line. So you're really just waiting to break out here. And you're getting close, right? You got to break this by most likely April 7th. So you get about a week possibly of more sideways action here. But you're really cutting it close, man. Which way you're going to go? You're going to go up, you're going to go down. There's nothing in the RSI that's telling me, hey, you're going to go up or hey, you're going to go down. It's 50-50 at this point. But I do think if Bitcoin does continue up in this trend over the next couple weeks, or the next week, right? It has to break out the next week. You're going to see this continue up. And you're also in this giant, you can either call it a cup and handle, or you can call it a inverse head and shoulders, right? So I am expecting a move to the upside for XRP. Measure move out of this is $1.16. Now, do I think it gets that high? It definitely could. We've seen XRP do crazy things in the past where we have these crazy pumps. So I do think a $1.16 XRP will be coming. Maybe not right away. It might take us maybe a month, maybe 2 months to get up there, but I do think it's coming. Yeah, guys, let's get up to 200 likes. Like Jazz said, 200 likes should be easily attainable here. So let's try to get that up, okay? Let's try to get that up. Did XRP from Mamba, Squiggy. All right, we're on Squiggies. Hi, Jordan. You got back from crypto conference in Fiji with Elon and Michael. No way. You're actually hanging out with you. Pics or it didn't happen, Squiggy. I want pics or it didn't happen that you were with Elon. All right? And you don't have to put it in the chat here. You can email it to me. You got my email. I want pics that you were with Elon. How's Cardano looking? Cardano's looking pretty good. It's just consolidating, Swiggy. Like it's just in this big ascending triangle, right? If we zoom out here, pretty good ascending triangle. You've gotten 4 touches on the bottom, 2 on the top. It would like 1 more on the top to confirm, but overall, this looks like it's setting up to be an ascending triangle, which is typically a bullish pattern, especially coming from an uptrend. You're probably going to break out towards $2.04 eventually when you break out for Cardano, but right now we're just going sideways between about 123 and 116, waiting for that breakout out of there. So that's really it on Mr. Cardano there.
Tezos, please.
Tezos. I like saying Tezos better than Tezos for some reason. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys subscribe, right? We're here every single day, most likely between 7 and 9. If Bitcoin's making some moves, I'll stay on a little longer till 10. So we had John wanted Reef. So let's do Reef for John. Thank you, John, for the super chat, man. Reef looks very similar to Cardano, right? Typical ascending triangle pattern, right? You're getting higher lows, and you're getting stopped out at the same point on your top side for the most part, right? So basic consolidation pattern, right? Showing seller exhaustion and should push you back to the upside, right? Divergence, no bullish divergence, no bearish divergence on your 4-hour. And then we got an 8.3 cents is your target here for, 8.3 cents is your target for Reef. So, looks really good, though. Looks really good. Oh, guys, one more shout out since we have a little bit more people in here. Guys, go check out go sign up for the Crypto Madness tournament, all right? Go sign up. We only have, actually, yeah, we got 9 now, so people are getting in there. The sign-ups for the Crypto Madness tournament are going to be open today and tomorrow. So make sure you guys are going and get in this, right? You guys know how it works. This is only for Patreon members. So if you want to be a Patreon, go sign up. Link is in the description. You get a bunch of perks with the Patreon. You get 1 point for every game you get right throughout the rounds, 2 points for the last 2 rounds, and 3 points for the final round. People with the highest amount of points win the prize. This week of the prize, we're doing all or nothing, right? First place is getting $100. All or nothing challenge. So go sign up, Patreon members. Link for that is on the Patreon page, and also I posted it on the Discord earlier. Okay. So that's Reef. Make sure I didn't get any. If you guys want, people in the Discord, if you guys want your coins to be talked about, go to the stream suggestions tab and post it in there. That's how I kind of can keep it a little bit organized for you guys, and I can see your guys' coin suggestions now. All right, so put it in the stream suggestions tab on Discord.
Bro, love the toss. Slightly smiling face peels. Check S&X and its targets 2021.
Absolutely, Leah Diva. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for supporting the stream, dude. Madonna, I love that name, dude. Madonna Thunderhawk. What a freaking name, man. That's almost as good as Devontae Duke. Devontae Duke has my favorite name in the chat, though. You cannot top that name, Devontae Duke. Sounds like some generated character in NBA 2K, doesn't it? Devontae Duke. Great channel, man. I hope you can you take a look at SLP? Yeah, let's take a look at SLP for you. Let's do it on CoinTrader Pro here. Small Love Potion. Interesting. So Small Love Potion. Looks like on the 4-hour. So 4-hour looks like you're getting some higher lows, getting rejected at the same point in the top. So you could be forming some type of ascending triangle pattern with this as well. But you could also make a case that it could be some type of wedge, which is typically a bearish pattern, right? You got to give the rising wedge a typical bearish bias. Now we are in a bull market. We've seen these rising wedges break to the upside a lot of the time. Okay, so usually a breakout target of a falling wedge. I mean, you've only gotten really 2 touches on the top. You could argue 3-4 touches on the bottom, but normally your breakout target would be the bottom here at about 2.9 cents for small love. But yeah, I mean, this is a coin that hasn't broken out yet. I do like you're getting higher lows consistently here. I do like that. You got a nice really support line coming up here. Actually, you could probably extend this out like that. Kind of make a lot of sense, right? So I do like your general support line coming up here. Let's see if you can continue to hold that on your 4-hour RSI. No bearish divergence, so you're good there. If you look at let's go look at the daily chart real quick. Daily doesn't look bad either. Daily definitely doesn't look bad, but yeah, I mean, you got to have the bearish bias here. You could actually extend this down here, but I don't think you go that low. I mean, we are in a bull market, so this probably ends up breaking to the upside. You got room to run in your daily RSI too, so expect that. Doge. Guess the name Swiggy Wiggins isn't good enough. I like Swiggy Wiggins too, but Devontae Duke is the best name, man. Like, it just flows right. Is Devontae in here today? Where's Devontae? No, Devontae's not chilling here today, but he's a person that's in here almost every day. So, let's take a look at Johnny Rott in the Discord. Can you take a look at Tezos? Yes, I can, absolutely. Tezos, look, you broke this major resistance line now. Now let's see if you get a 4-hour close. It's going to end up just being a wick, but I do like this a lot. I definitely do. If we actually get rid of all this, we got this resistance line right about, it's really about right about there. And we had this support coming up. You could draw it a couple of different ways, but you could draw it like this. Definitely ascending triangle pattern. You broke it to the upside. Pretty good. Now, measure move target out of this.
Thoughts on Litecoin SV?
Breakout target out of this is about $5.46, which puts you right towards your local high back here. So makes a lot of sense on Tezos. But yeah, I mean, really bullish looking chart. You're breaking your previous high from yesterday, and you should at least continue up, right? I mean, your next target based on basic support and resistance to me looks like about $5.06 from your local high back here from February 19th. So, DeGangelo Russell, you also have a great name, man. Some of you guys have really good names. I mean, my name's pretty boring, but that's Tezos. I mean, Tezos still looks super bullish. If we zoom out on the weekly, super bullish chart, in my opinion, right? Obviously, we know if we break this resistance line, we could be seeing awesome stuff coming for Tezos, right? 1, 2, 3 touches. Now we just can't get that close above this line. Now if we get a close above this line on the weekly, I'm seeing big things for Tezos. You also can see right here, right? You got a little Adam and Eve. You actually got rejected on it. And then you also got your cup and handle pattern as well. Cup and handle on the weekly. So this could be seeing a crazy moves to the upside if this does break out. $8.13 your breakout target. Let's see if that ends up playing out for Tezos on the weekly. All right. So you got Tezos. Algo Ape. What should I drop $200 on right now? VeChain, Crow, ADA1, or Matic? Depends. It depends. I would definitely say Cardano. Definitely out of those 5. The other ones are all good projects. I really like VeChain. I really like Harmony One. I like Matic. And then I like Crow. So that's tough. That's tough. I'd probably go Cardano. Man. I'd probably go Cardano and VeChain. That's just me. But, I mean, if you have a little more risk tolerance, throw it in One, right? One's just a little more risky as it's already had a major run-up. But One could definitely be a good option, too. Rep. Thank you, Tyler. So we did Reef for John, SLP. We did SLP. Mustafa, I don't see anything in your super chat, man, but thanks for the 549 super chat. I don't see anything in your super chat, though. My bad, man. Put it in the chat. If I can see it, I'll try to get in there for you. Swiggy wanted, can you check out Cosmos and Ren for Renene? Yes, absolutely. Cosmos. A lot of people don't ask me about Cosmos, which is surprising to me, at least. Let's see. So Cosmos. I don't have any type of like real resistance, I guess, going on. You could really say you're just oscillating between really, like, make this a little bigger so you can see it. Really just oscillating between 1647 and 2143, pretty much just going sideways since February 22nd, right? So over a month of you just really going sideways. You had one breakout above it, came right back in. So daily, 4-hour divergence, don't see anything bearish or bullish there on the 4-hour. On the daily, daily, I don't really see anything either, right? So you just gotta wait to which direction you're going to right now. I mean, you're right in the middle in your RSI. You could really go either way, dude. On Cosmos, but if you bought right now, like, still at a 27% discount from its all-time high, so not bad. My general rule of thumb is I like to buy dips at 20% or more. So if you think Cosmos is a good project, hey, throw it in there. And then Ren. Ren. We know we broke down from a symmetrical triangle, formed a inverse head and shoulders, broke up out of that, and this could have just been our back test of our inverse head and shoulders neckline. And now we're trying to get some bids up. We haven't gotten those bids up yet, right? If you extend this up, we're now our old support has actually became our new resistance here for Ren. So, we'll see if we can get back over that, but that could be some overhead resistance going forward. Let's look at the daily real quick. I want to see if I see anything on the daily chart for you. No divergence on the daily. So, I mean, yeah, no divergence on the daily chart.
How can you look at FTM Fund NPXS thumbs up?
Absolutely. Yeah, we could take a look at SB. Thanks for the 199 super chat, man. Weekly, you don't have anything either. Weekly, you have nothing. So Ren's just like a peculiar, you could say, position. We got to wait and see what happens with Ren, really. All right, so that's Ren. We got George McBay with a $2 super chat. Jordan, can you look at Band for me? Band. Yeah, so bands looks like it broke to the upside out of this. Actually, what's funny is you had bearish divergence, you got a pullback from it, and then you just pumped straight up to the upside. Because after that bearish divergence, you actually formed it into bullish divergence. You can see right here on the 4-hour, right? You had lower lows in your RSI, higher lows in price action. Ended up pushing it to the upside. So you broke out of this descending triangle. Perfect. Now, what's your measure move out of this? To the upside, it's going to put you probably about $24.42, but obviously you have to break your local high first. It's about right here, right? So you break $20, you could be going to $24.25 pretty fast. So we'll see if that plays out. Bitcoin's pumping. Oh no, Bitcoin pumping April Fools. Don't be playing April Fools on me with jokes with Bitcoin, man. Don't be doing it, dude. Don't be doing it. As much as I want Bitcoin to go up, I don't want the April Fools jokes. We're not there yet. We still got 4 hours to April. So we can't be doing the April Fools jokes yet. Alright, we did band. Check the Discord. Check the Discord. Dottingata wanted super farm. Let's do super farm for Dojingata. Super farm. See if it's on CoinTrader Pro. There it is. Yeah, so this thing is going ham. It's got a nice pullback right now. Let's see what's going on with it. 4 hour, you really want to hold this level, right? Hold on. Why is that pulling up for me?
Thoughts on LTC? Not much movement from PayPal.
Not much movement from PayPal. Yeah, I mean Litecoin. I am pretty bullish on Litecoin in the future. Just because I think it's pretty undervalued compared to where Bitcoin and Ethereum have gotten to, based on like the old altcoins. I think it's pretty undervalued right now. So I am bullish on Litecoin, but we'll take a look at it. So yeah, really, like you want to hold this level, right? Previous resistance. You now want to hold that as support going forward. So we'll see if you can do that for Superfarm. Let's see.
I sold Tron at 096, been holding since 007. What would you suggest buying now?
Been holding Tron since 0.007. Nice, dude. That's freaking awesome, man. That's really freaking awesome. But yeah, 4 hour, you got that. I mean, the daily looks pretty good. I mean, daily looks like you're just back testing your previous resistance as support, right? Back testing this previous all-time high, and now you're just back testing as supports. You've gotten a decent sized pullback, 23% pullback. Doesn't look bad. Your daily, you did have some bearish divergence here, which already played out, right? Already played out. You still could go down lower based on it, but this is not telling me you're going to necessarily be going lower. But yeah, that's really that. I mean, 4 hours, not much. 4 hours, you're just really waiting to see if you can hold this area as support. Even if you go a little bit lower, it wouldn't be the end of the world. But that is that on Superfarm, man. Yeah, no problem, Dojo Goto. Eager said, Jordan, can you check out Total 2? Did you ever do more research on Potcoin? I actually didn't, Eager, but I'll definitely look at that, man. I can do Total 2 for you. Total 2, excluding Bitcoin. Yeah, so that just broke out, dude. That looks really good. That looks really good. I mean, you could argue. I mean, you could argue this was your resistance, and now you're breaking out. You might just be careful because going forward, you might, yeah, either way, I think you broke out, right? Either whether it's a rising wedge or it was an ascending triangle, probably more of a rising wedge. It looks like you broke out. I mean, you could be seeing huge things coming next for the crypto market cap. So that's really freaking good. Let's see if we have any where we're at with our fibs on this thing. Not like it really matters with this. I mean, it kind of does. Yeah, so you can see our last consolidation was right below our 1.618 Fibonacci. So like our next move, which sounds insane, could be about a $1.14 trillion market cap based on Fibonacci targets. But that's freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. Like if that was to happen, about a 54% gain for the altcoin market, that could be huge. So I do think altcoins are about to absolutely explode. That's really big, dude. Yeah, classic. On the daily, it looks like a classic ascending triangle, right? 3 higher lows, getting rejected at your top side, and now altcoins are probably going to go ham. So really good, good suggestion, Eager. Thanks for that, man. I never looked at Popcoin too much though. I'll take a look at that out of the stream, man. Definitely do that. Renee, Band, Swiggy, JJ Money wanted Ethereum. Dude,
Can you
Ethereum.
like on my firefighter, Sam?
Absolutely, I can definitely freaking do that. I can definitely do that. I've been holding BTC since 8K. Should I sell now for profit or hold it for the future disaster that is Tamale Harris after the Joe Schmo Kai dies? I wouldn't sell my Bitcoin just yet. Now, Squiggy, if you're up freaking, I mean, it's never bad to take some profits. I think taking profits from here on out is a pretty smart idea. I've heard a couple different ideas going around where, maybe taking 1% of your portfolio out every day until the end of the year could be a decent proposition there. But
I've been holding BTC since 8K. Should I sell now for profit or hold it for the future? Disaster that is Tamale Harris after that Joe Schmoy guy dies.
I think taking profits isn't bad, especially if you have a large portfolio. I think maybe taking out 1% of your portfolio every day just to make sure you're actually taking some profits and you're having some realized gains. Just make sure you're not taking gains before you hit that long-term capital gains tax, right? So make sure, in my opinion, that you want to at least hold for a year to avoid that. But yeah, I don't think taking profits is a bad idea. Dollars, what the heck do you do with those? I mean, you can take your profits by real estate, by stuff like that. There is other opportunities out there, especially if you're thinking that Bitcoin's going to go down in value at some point again. Now, will we see the same type of thing that happened this cycle, where we go up another 5x and then we come down 80-90%? Who knows? No one really knows what's going to happen. We could just be in a more systematic approach where we go up a little bit smaller in percentages compared to the last cycles, but it's more of a prolonged bull market. No one really knows right now, right? But Ethereum, yeah, I mean, classic symmetrical triangle to me. That broke up to the upside yesterday, right? So eventually I think our measured move here is about 2600, which matches up. I'm not going to draw it right now, but matches up perfectly with your Fibonacci target, your 1.618 Fibonacci. So that makes a lot of sense as a target here. Now we're waiting for Bitcoin. I think if Bitcoin, I don't know, because Ethereum's actually kind of had a mind of its own today, where Bitcoin didn't really make a move, and we saw Ethereum absolutely take off.
Your
So
thoughts on LTC chart?
I don't know. My thoughts on LTC chart? Makes sense. But real quick for Ethereum, it makes sense why we're getting resistance right here, right? If we look left, It was our local top right here from March 13th. So, if we continue to get resistance here, that makes a lot of sense. We could come back to always back test like 1856. But if we break 1925, expecting 2000 probably coming pretty soon after that, honestly. Ethereum, Swiggy, 2 words, Larry Bird. Yep, we got that. Larry Bird's the best. Fourth best. I got to clarify. Because people will get mad at me and be like, he thinks Larry Bird's the best. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Lefty Sun has super chatted $5. Thank you, Lefty. With 5K, I answered that. I definitely do ETH over ESS. $5 for Tezos. We did Tezos. Elon said to buy Doge. Doge is a meme coin, Swigs. I'm sure you're memeing it too. But we all know Dogecoin is a meme coin at the end of the day, right? So, all right. So that's Doge. Leo Devada. Please check out SNX and its targets for 2021. SNX. So its targets for 2021. I mean, this thing has really already gone insane. It's went $2 to $18. So I'm almost about a 9x already. Now, short term, if you're looking at short term stuff, I'm seeing like a pattern that a lot of these altcoins are in right now, right? Classic ascending triangle right there. If I zoom in a little bit, you can see 3 higher lows, getting rejected at your same point on the top side. So I am expecting a push up to the upside here. You have any bearish divergence? No bullish divergence on the hourly. Let's see. No bullish divergence, bearish divergence on the daily. So yeah, we're waiting for a move up. I think that was probably the bottom, most likely. Nice double bottom here as well. You could argue it was a triple bottom, really. Like right here, 1, 2, and now we continue to move up from this ascending triangle. But if you wanted to know what our targets are long term, we can take a look at that. Like eventually, when we do break to the upside, I can take a look at that real quick for you. Now this is pure hypotheticals that we do make new highs. But if we look at our targets here, like I said, pure hypothetical. Not saying this is gonna happen, but you can take a look at these Fibonacci targets, which are usually pretty good standards on where we get some resistance when we do move to the upside, right? 38, 35, 53, 69, 68, 52, and 78, 25. Not saying those are gonna happen. That's just where the Fibonacci targets from our last consolidation go up to. So look for those as possible tops, local tops, right? See ya, BB. Thanks for hanging out with us, dude. Mustafa had a super chat. BNB. Did I miss BNB? Oh, Mustafa had BNB. Let me do BNB for Mustafa here since I missed that because it wasn't in the super chat. So BNB, we know we had classic on the daily, I think it was. We had classic bullish divergence that ended up playing out absolutely perfectly. Absolutely perfectly.
Can you look at storage?
Storage, absolutely. I can take a look at Storage J. But yeah, so classic bullish divergence on Binance Coin. And you're getting rejected at your spot. It makes sense, right? You got 1 high here, 2 highs here, now 3 highs. Now you break that to the upside, perfect. You're golden. You probably go back up to 338. But you're just waiting for that breakout. Like you could maybe come back down, back test this area again. But you have no bearish divergence on the daily. And you're not that overbought. So you do have some room to run here. You're only at 63 on the RSI. So I do think you continue up here. You're just probably getting slight resistance after this being your resistance twice in the past, right? But I do see 338 coming in your immediate short-term time frame. Now, when and if we do break this 307 mark, then we'll take a look at a few of our fib targets up top. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves here, and do that. All right. All right. Jay, can you look at LTX? Jordan, can you look at ROT? Yeah, J-Rock, I'll look at ROT for you, and Tony, I'll look at LTX for you in the Discord, all right? Where were we on the super chats here? I just want to make sure. Doge, all right, so we did SNX. DeGagelo wanted Litecoin SV. So Litecoin's still consolidating, man. Like, it's basically consolidating right above its local high from June 2019 after the big kind of fake out pump we had in 2019, right? Right about here. So I do think this moves out to the upside, right? I definitely think this does move back to the upside, especially if we see Bitcoin continuing to pump. I just think Litecoin's undervalued based on where it is, right? We've already seen Bitcoin, we've already seen Ethereum break their all-time highs, and Litecoin's just kind of slowly lagging behind. But I do think we're going to see Litecoin have its day and have a big move to the upside. Now, this was to move to the upside, which I do expect it to do.
Sushi not new. Lol.
Pre-sec sushi not new. You got it, Jerry. Well, we won't look at new. We won't look at new today. 100%.
TRX, please.
Yeah, I got it. I'll look at TRX and Mana for you. Thank you for the $2 super chats, Chris. But yeah, if we break out of this, Litecoin is going to put you right at about $307 when you do finally break out of this. But this is on the daily chart, so you could be seeing a little bit more long of being in this chart, right? I mean, this technically probably has to break out by mid-April. So you could be waiting a little bit, but if Bitcoin continues to fly, you're going to see Litecoin continue to fly. But I think Litecoin might outpace Bitcoin in the short term because it's just undervalued where it is, in my opinion, right? A lot of people like to hate on Litecoin, but at the end of the day, it is considered the silver of Bitcoin's gold. Now, do I think that is true? No, I probably say Ethereum is probably silver to Bitcoin's gold, but a lot of people still like Litecoin. So, all right. Real quick? Did you guys go sign up for this? Let's see. All right, we got 13 predictions now. 13 predictions. I want you guys to get in this so you always don't miss it. All right. Get in the Crypto Madness V2.
XRP? I think those two are wieners.
What do you think about Doge and XRP? I think those two are wieners. Absolutely. I think Doge and XRP are both meme coins at this point. But I do think XRP actually looks bullish on the technicals, in my opinion. As much as that pains me to say, because but I can't be biased. XRP does look extremely bearish on the technicals, bullish on the technicals. But at the end of the day, it tends to have that tendency where it pumps to the upside, pumps to the downside. Yes, a lot of it has to do with manipulation. A lot of it has to do with the SEC news. But to me, it's, I don't know. I used to be a big believer in XRP. I used to actually love XRP. But the last few months, I definitely not a fan. Definitely not a fan. I lost a good amount of money with XRP after the SEC news. So I have a little bit bad flavor in my mouth with XRP. So we won't go there, though. We won't go there, guys. All right. So we did Litecoin. We did Litecoin. BNB. Yeah, we did Litecoin, Algo. Where's the link? I don't see it in the Discord or Patreon. Eager, it's right in the Patreon. You'll see it. Hold on. Let me go here. You'll see it, public page. If you go down here on the Patreon, you'll see it. Let's see. I had it right here. Crypto Madness Tournament prizes for winners. I'm going to pin it for you. I'm going to pin it for you right now, so it's pinned to the top so you guys can easily get there. There we go. So I just pinned it for you, Eager. And anyone else who wants to sign up, it should be right on the top of the page now. So go check that out, guys. So Litecoin, yeah. So we did Litecoin. Make sure we don't got anywhere. So J-Rock wanted ROT and Tony wanted LTX. So let me do a couple in the Discord and then I'll get right back to the super chats. ROT is an interesting one. I don't think we've ever looked at ROT before. So that's Ethereum. Rotherium. What the heck is this thing? What the heck is Roth? Hold on. I need to look this up on CoinMarketCap. Maybe I wasn't looking at. Oh, Rot is rotten. I'm assuming you want rotten. Is this the one you want, dude? What is this thing? Is it deflationary sushi swap fork? Interesting. $2 million market cap. This actually... Hold on. Let me look at this on the weekly. This on the weekly doesn't look too bad. Not too shabby.
Just got off from work. Have you done Tron yet? It went off today.
Yeah, I mean, Rotten, based on what I'm looking at right here, dude, like if Rotten can break this general resistance line, you can draw it a couple different ways, but you got 3 touches on this resistance line, so I do think you might get some resistance at this level. But if you can break that general resistance line, this looks pretty good to me. Right? Weird. It's a kind of an awkward little weird cup and handle pattern, but you know, like you break that, you could be seeing, I don't even know. And we can take a look at our measure move here. Yeah, I mean that puts you at like a 3x if this does break to the upside. But this actually looks really good. I'm actually like, this thing has a $3 million market cap, so this thing could absolutely crush it. Such a low market cap. This sushi swap fork, deflationary super shot fork. Interesting. But yeah, that's that. Rotten. Jay, can you look at LTX? Yeah, absolutely, Tony. LTX. LTX is so it's at a critical point, it looks like, for LTX. I think, did we look at this earlier, guys? I don't think we did. Lattice token. Is this the right one? Want to make sure this is the right one for you. Lattice token. Retesting its previous high here from March 20th. Let's see if you can hold that as support. Not seeing any type of divergence. It's going to like scream, you know, you're going to go down or anything. Nothing on your daily. No bearish divergence on your daily or 4 hour. So Yeah, I mean, it looks right now you're just back testing your previous high. Now let's see if you can get some bids back to the upside there, but overall, not too much going on. Not too much going on really. Maybe you come back and kind of go sideways here until you hit the support, and then you kind of go up. Yeah, maybe something like this. You came back down and back tested the support once, twice, 3 times. Now see if you kind of go sideways here. You hit this support line at some point, and then you continue on up higher. That would make a lot of sense to me. But yeah, we'll wait to see what happens. Could have some type of rising wedge maybe. If you actually look at it like this, some type of rising wedge maybe. Typically a bearish pattern, but like I always say in these bull markets, guys, a lot of times these bearish patterns actually break to the upside. So it's not even a point of saying, oh, the rising wedge is a bearish pattern, because it could just break up to the upside. So there's no point. All right, so that's Lattice. That's Lattice. Posted Patreon link here too. Patreon link is in the description, guys, if you're interested in joining the Patreon. It's I'll also posted in the chat a couple times. There you go. If you want to join, go click on that link. You guys can do your own research on it. If you guys think it has value to you, go sign up. If not, you don't need to. No big deal. So that's Lattice. All right, let's get back to these super chats. We had Litecoin. Tyler wanted rep. Let's do rep for Tyler. Rep. Yeah, we're still in this. The weekly. So to me, the weekly looks really good. Weekly looks like a giant cup and handle pattern, right? Giant cup and handle pattern. Now let's see if that actually does play out. Looks like you wicked to the top and got rejected on the daily time frame. But let's see if this continue to round out here. I do like the general look of this. I definitely do. Smaller time frames. I don't think there's much here. Yeah, smaller time frames. There's not much to look at just yet, but I mean the daily and the weekly look like classic cup and handle pattern. So we'll see if you do break out of that. See what your measure move target out of this. It's gonna put you. It's gonna put you at about $81. So about a 2, pretty much right at a 2x from where you are right now. But you have to break the neckline first, and you have to get a volume breakout to confirm that breakout. So you need both of those to happen first before that actually does play out. Squiggy, another $50 super chat, man. You must have had a good meeting or something this week, dude. Thank you so much, Squiggy. You're the absolute man, dude. Jordan, can you please look at every coin? Oh, Bitcoin, ETH, ADA, Cosmos, and DOT.
Jordan, can we please look at every coin? LOL, BTC, ADA, Cosmos, and DOT. My top 5.
Jesus, thank you, Swiggy, again, dude. Holy crap, man. Can I check Bitcoin, Ethereum, ADA, Cosmos, and DOT? Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Let me get through the other ones first, and then I'll bang those out for you. All right. SB, can you look at FTM Fun and NPXS? So I'll do one per super chat. I'll do FTM since that was your first one on your list. But one first per super chat, man.
Hello, what's your opinion on Algo?
What's my opinion on Algo? Jazz said I'm officially over my crush on Jordan. Does Squiggy need a wife? That's funny. That's really funny. What's your opinion on Algo? I'll take a look at Algo. So you didn't get your volume breakout here. You didn't get your volume breakout here. So you're really just you're waiting for. Oh, there's my boy Devonte Duke. Devonte, I was looking for you earlier, man. I was talking about how your name is the best name in the game, man. Devonte Duke. But yeah, Phantom looks like you're still in this bull flag here. You're not gonna get a breakout until you really get your your volume breakout. So watch for the volume breakout. You're still getting decreasing volume here, and when you do get that volume breakout, you're looking at a possible scenario where you're probably going to go back up to like 92 cents most likely if you do break out of this, which is a pretty good target, right? I mean, that's over a 2x where you are right now currently. You're right at that resistance, right? If you break this resistance, wait for that volume candle to come in. Now, if the volume candle doesn't come in where you get high volume, you didn't break out yet.
Can you please look up VET when you're done?
Absolutely, David. Definitely do that for you, man. I posted a link to the whole YouTube tonight. Hopefully you can screen who a member is not. Read all messages when you can. I'll take a look at that algo. I can figure out who's a member and who's not pretty easily. Not a problem there. So we did FTM. Let's do LTC for Alex, and then I'll do some from the Discord too. If you guys are over there. Litecoin. Yeah, so we looked at Litecoin a little bit earlier, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. But like we said, like you're in a symmetrical triangle. You broke from this downwards channel, so I'm expecting you at least to go back up to retest the top of this. But Litecoin's going to follow Bitcoin, right? Litecoin follows Bitcoin at the end of the day. So if Bitcoin continues up higher, Litecoin's probably going to break from this symmetrical triangle. But like I said, Litecoin's extremely undervalued to where Bitcoin is. So I do expect Litecoin to continue to make higher moves to the upside because I do think it's undervalued based on where it is compared to its old all-time high and where Bitcoin and Ethereum are comparative to their all-time highs. Low said, I sold Tron at 9.6 cents and have been holding since. Would you suggest buying now? I'm assuming because it probably got some type of pullback. Is that why? So we hit our measure move target almost perfectly on this. If you actually look at this, we hit our measure move target almost perfectly. It went a little bit higher, but would I suggest buying now? I don't know, man. I mean, this thing pumped 50% today. So really, like, you could come back down and back test this area as support, 6.4 cents, pretty easily. Now, if you believe in the project and you want to hold it long term, buying it at 10% discount, I guess, isn't terrible, right? But I mean, this thing can come down a little bit further. So if you're fine with it coming down further, then that's fine, right? If it's a long-term hodl for you, heck, throw it in if you're scared of it going higher. But if it's a short-term play, maybe not probably the best time to buy into Tron. But I could be wrong, right? But I mean, it just had a 50% day, so just be careful FOMOing. But I said the same thing yesterday on Veracity. Be careful FOMOing in. I was thinking about FOMOing in. I didn't because I was like, all right, Jordan, you gotta practice what you preach. Don't FOMO. And then Veracity went up another 40% today. So you live and you learn. But yeah, that's that. Marcus Keyser wanted Chainlink. That's not the link chart we want. We want the Coinbase one. Yeah, so the Chainlink chart, actually Chainlink right now is, guys, this just happened while we were streaming. Chainlink is breaking its resistance. Chainlink's breaking its resistance. So you could be seeing Chainlink make some pretty big moves coming up next, guys. Like the top of the channel could be coming for Chainlink. Now that might be a little bit of a stretch. Maybe it doesn't go up to 40. It's not going to go up to $45 right away. That's a pretty big deal for Chainlink, right? Pretty big deal. So we'll see if you continue to get upwards price action here. The volume isn't great. Wish the volume was a little bit better, but Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. You might get some resistance at approximately about 31.43, so be careful of that, right? Bunch of highs at that general area. So be careful with some resistance, like I said, 34.43. That's Chainlink. Can you do Icon from Roofy? Absolutely. And then after doing Icon, I'm going to go over to the Discord here. So on the daily chart, you got no resistance looking left, so you're good there. Let's see where you're at as far as your Fibonacci targets go. Yeah, so you pumped almost to your 1.618 Fibonacci, and you pull back slightly. So if you were to continue up on Icon, looks like 460 is your next target for Icon. It's your 2.618 Fibonacci. You could also look at, you were in a symmetrical triangle here pretty clearly. And we'll take a look at where your measure move out was from that. Was approximately about, yeah, so you hit your measure move target almost perfectly. It was right to your 1.618 Fibonacci target. So pretty good there. So 460 is your next target for Icon. Let's go over to the Discord. Let's see what we got going on in there. Anything cool going on in there? Just Jimmy wanted OGN. I can do OGN for you. Just Jimmy. OGN. Hold on. There we go. I got lost in the windows for a second. You guys ever like be on your computer and you're clicking through your windows and like you just get lost because you have like 10 different like 10 different Chrome pages open? OGN though. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't look bad. So it looks like you... yeah, you don't really have a pattern. So I was trying to originally see if you had some type of pattern that was playing out longer term. But it looks like in the hourly, this might be just consolidating to go higher. Yeah, I mean the hourly looks like a classic ascending triangle pattern. Bam, right there. Classic ascending triangle in the hourly, which could push you higher, right? Typically a bullish pattern, and we're in a bullish trend, so you got to look at that from a bullish bias. But on the hourly, that's going to put you... It's going to put you right above your local highs here. So right about 250, Jimmy.
Yo, would you look at Dash for me? Thanks.
Look at Dash, yeah. Once I get to it, man, I can definitely look at Dash for you. Thank you for the $20 super chat, man. All right. So that's Dash. We did Litecoin, Store J. Everyone wanted Litecoin and Tron are the two big ones today. Litecoin, I don't know why everyone wants it today, but here's what it is. Store J. Descending resistance and slightly ascending support. Very slight, but so I mean you got a classic symmetrical triangle pattern here. Now which way does this break out? I mean, to be honest, guys, Store J's had a major run up. So usually I would say, all right, the trend is up, so you're going to break out to the upside out of this. Let me see if you have... So we could take a look at what the upside target is, but I also want to check the daily to see if we have any divergence, because Store J's had a pretty big run up pretty quickly. Your upside target is approximately about $4 and about $4.20 for all you 420 lovers out there. About $4.20. So we'll see if that ends up playing out at some point. If you fall to the downside, you probably get some support at like $2. previous local high and there. Let me look at the daily real quick, make sure we don't have any divergence going on here. Yeah, so we did have daily divergence. It already played out though, so we're safe as of now. We're safe on that divergence because we already had it, already played out on the RSI. RSI approximately is 73 now, so you still got some room to run to the upside. So Storage A looking all right to me. If you had to choose KFC coin or Taco Bell coin, oh man, I would see. I love both. I try to be a little bit healthier now. Back in when I was in college, I used to eat like absolute crap. I would probably go with the KFC. I mean, Taco Bell's not that much healthier, but at least you're not eating the fried chicken. I think like every piece of fried chicken is like every breast that you eat from KFC is like 600 or like 700 calories for each breast. And usually we know a meal comes with 2 or 3 of those things. So I'll go with Taco Bell for now. Taco Bell, personally. Just because I'm trying to be slightly healthier. Now, if I was to dog out like I was back in the day and, binge eat 2,000-3,000 calories, I'll go KFC all day. I'm going KFC all freaking day. Every time I hear Jordan say Bitcoin, I smoke. Probably going to be freaking high as hell, man. All right. So, Store J. And then Chris wanted TRX. Chris, we just looked at TRX, I'm pretty sure, before you even did that, or after you did that super chat. So I did TRX already. Jerry D, my boy Jerry D. Can you check sushi, not new? Actually, I want to look at new real quick, just to mess with you, man. Yeah, new just continuing down the channel. We won't look at it for too long, though. I don't want to make you mad, all right? I don't want to make you mad. So sushi, just pretty much going sideways, man. Not much going on with sushi. Yeah, no divergence really. Do you have anything on your 4-hour? No. Yeah, you almost did. Almost did, but it's flat on your price action, so no divergence on the 4-hour chart. Volume, again, actually higher on the red side. But, I mean, on this last day, it looks like you get a nice double bottom here now. Like on the super short time frame, I guess we can look at that. Like, you get this general resistance line coming down, so you break this. Could be moving up higher, right? But sushi, like, you just really don't want to break this green line. That's all it comes down to. You break this green line, you could be seeing a lot lower prices. So we'll see what happens on the old 4-hour for sushi. But yeah, and this thing has been going sideways since pretty much February 5th. Yeah, it went up slightly, but overall, pretty much sideways action for almost 2 months now for sushi. Chris wanted Mana. Mana, I know, had a big pullback today. Not the end of the world. I'm super bullish on Mana. I love its technicals and fundamentals. More so the fundamentals for Mana, but you are getting a slight pullback. I mean, you're consolidating after a awesome run. This is not the full chart I want to look at. Look at the Coinbase one. I mean, after, like I said, every time I look at Mana, like after a crazy run to the upside, you're due for some consolidation, and it was pretty inevitable, right? I mean, you had bearish divergence on your daily. Whoops. You had bearish divergence on your daily chart. So it was inevitable you were going to get some type of pullback. Now, how low can you go? Based on your daily chart, from where you are right now, I mean, if you don't hold about 98 cents, it looks like your next, I mean, you could be coming back down to like 89 cents. So I want to hold those, really these 3 areas of support. Like, I'm going to put all of them just in case. But, yeah, that's really that. And if you do round out here, I guess you could have some type of inverse head and shoulders pattern going on. It's a little awkward, but if you do end up rounding out here, continuing to the upside, you could have some type of inverse head and shoulders pattern going on. I'm not going to say that that's going to happen. That's pure speculation on my part. But I guess you could turn this into some type of bullish pattern. We'll see if that ends up playing out. I'm actually going to keep this like that, just in case this ends up playing out. All right. So that's mana. Good night, Jared D. Thanks for hanging out with us, man.
Are we back on Chainlink big ass wedge? What's the top?
Are we back on Chainlink big ass wedge? What's the top? Yep, we're back on the Chainlink big ass wedge, man. Let me take a look at that wedge in a second. See if we have anything in the Discord. Not seeing anything new in the Discord, guys. Not seeing anything new in the Discord. J-Rock, Algorand. I can take a look at Algorand, man. So did Mana, Doge, and XRP? Those 2 are winners. So I'm not gonna look at Doge, right? Doge is the all right. I'll look at Doge real quick for you, Squiggy. But Doge is the ultimate meme coin. We know this on this channel, right? I mean, Dogecoin has been going ever since the meme pumps. Dogecoin has been going sideways since like the end of January, dude. So yeah, could XRP pump? Yeah, I mean, it could get another big meme pump, but at the end of the day, I don't see any good fundamentals besides Elon Musk tweeting about it for a Doge that's going to make you go to the upside, right? Nothing out of technicals on your RSI. Volume extremely low now. So, yeah. I think Doge is overvalued for sure. XRP, on the other hand, looks pretty bullish to me, okay? We've talked about this multiple times already, but inverse head and shoulders pattern looks beautiful. Inside of a giant symmetrical triangle coming from a general uptrend, or I guess you could say downtrend, after this big freaking SEC news that lost me a crap load of money that we're not going to talk about. That's why I don't like XRP anymore, guys, just so you know. I have a personal vendetta against XRP. But yeah, I mean, you're getting rejected here once again, but you should have to get some type of price action back to the upside, right? I'm expecting this to break to the upside, especially if we continue to see Bitcoin and Ethereum take a hit. Prometheus, I said Bitcoin. Especially you see BTC and Ethereum continue up to the upside. That should also bring XRP up to the upside, but super bullish looking chart to me. Now, does it play out the way I think it's going to play out? I don't know, but I'm drawing boobs. I pretty much am drawing boobs, man. Pretty much. Sweetie said I invested my children's future into Doge. I go full John Wick on XRP. Yeah, XRP killed me, man. So I used to really like the chart on XRP. Like, I thought it looked very, very similar to its last cycle. Now, we're not going to go into that. Obviously, that's way in the past. But I used to be pretty bullish on XRP. You know, in the summer last year, fall last year, because the pattern looked very, very similar to 2017. But this, where I was super happy when it made me a bunch of money. I held thinking, oh, it's 2017 all over again. Didn't take profits, and it dumped. And because of the SEC news, right, I thought XRP was literally going to die, so I sold, and XRP lost me a crap load of money. So this is why you learn your lessons, guys. This is why you learn your lessons. You do your research, and you move on, right? But I will never buy XRP again, just for this. Even though this looks extremely bullish to me, I won't buy it just for that personal vendetta. 100%. Not happening. Not happening. All right. Let's see. J-Rock said, don't look it up, just a meme. That's the Snoop Dogg Dogecoin, man. All right. Doge, have you done Tron yet? It went off today. Yeah, we took a look at Tron a couple times in the chat, K9. Thanks for the $5 super chat, though. We looked at Tron a couple times, man. Who's making money in crypto? Jordan, can we please look at every coin? BTC, ETH, Cardano, Cosmos, and DOT. I could do a couple of... well, we looked at Bitcoin, ETH, Squiggy, after the stream, all right? I'm not going to do Bitcoin and ETH 100% full on through. Right in the beginning of the stream, I always do Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano right in the beginning. And obviously, we already looked at Cardano for you. I'll do Cosmos and DOT for you, though. But go, rewind the stream after the stream. I do Bitcoin, Ethereum, and DOT right in the beginning every single time. Cosmos we did earlier. Just consolidating after a pretty big move up in February, really. Not even a huge move up. But Cosmos just looks like it's consolidating too. Just a classic. You could argue a bull flag if you cut off some of the wicks. But I would argue, to me, it probably looks like more like a symmetrical triangle from these wicks. So just a classic consolidation. You're coming from the bottom side, so you probably break up to the upside. You got to go with your trend with it when it's a symmetrical triangle. So it's really all comes down to there. CRN early, €2 super chat. Crow, please and thank you. Absolutely, thank you for the €2 super chat. We'll take a look at Crow once we get to it.
Please and thanks! Exclamation mark.
Matt Proco Design wanted Ave in the Discord, so let's do Ave for Matt Proco Design. For all your Discord members, that section with the if you didn't hear me earlier, put your suggestions in the new stream suggestions text channel that's on the left hand side. Put your suggestions in there. Makes it easier for me to read, and it kind of just makes everything flow a lot better. That idea was actually made by Jazz, so you guys can thank Jazz for that suggestion, and it actually makes it a lot easier, and it makes me actually be able to see a lot of your suggestions easier. So put it in there, guys. But I'll do A for you, and then I forgot to do, and I'll get back to DOT for you, Squiggy, too. But Ave, nice little double bottom here. Pumped out of your symmetrical triangle, your falling channel perfectly. Now you're probably your next target is 457, most likely. That's what it looks like to me. And if you break 457, you obviously got your local high here at approximately 544, based on basic support and resistance. You don't really have a pattern necessarily going on. Let me see if you got any type of resistance coming down. Yeah, you got little resistance coming down like this. So maybe you're in some type of descending triangle pattern. Let me get rid of this so you can see a little better. Descending triangle pattern with a nice double bottom, maybe. So we'll see if that ends up breaking out. If this does break out to the upside, your measure move target is 544. You break to the downside, most likely coming back down to 203 for Ave. Let me do DOT for Squiggy real quick. Squiggy said, I'll be a guest on the stream April 1st, 7 p.m. You got a deal, Squigs. You got a deal. I just have to figure out how I can have you call into the stream. I can figure that out. I'll YouTube that tomorrow. Try to figure out how I can get that set up. But Squiggy, if you're down, you're definitely going to be calling into the stream tomorrow. So we might have a guest person. All right. So I'm going to have a guest Squiggy in the stream tomorrow. So sounds pretty cool to me. DOT. What happened with DOT? It broke down from this rising wedge. Back tested as resistance, moved back down. Now we're getting a nice pump to the upside. Let me clear this out because that is mumbo jumbo now. On the 4-hour chart, though, Looks like a nice little double bottom. Perfect. That's what we want to see. Well, we don't want it to double bottom, but you guys get what I'm saying for the most part. Let me check the daily real quick. So daily, I'm not seeing any bullish divergence. No bearish divergence. So we're not really seeing a lot of divergences today, unfortunately, we're not really getting a lot of edges. But yeah, Dot's another one of those coins. It's kind of like what was the coin we looked at earlier? Is it Sushi Swap? Where it's really just going sideways between two levels over and over again, right? Between 39.73 and 28.80. Literally just oscillating sideways for the most part since February 20th, about a month and a half of sideways now. So, yeah, whichever one of these breaks first, that's probably the direction you're going. Now, we're in a bull market, so I'm going to assume that we're going to break to the upside most likely at the end of the day. That's just my prediction. So we'll see what happens next for old Dot, but you can let me get you one price target here too, just in case we do pump to the upside at some point. 1.618 fib is approximately at 52.58, which could be your next resistance if you do continue up past your local highs. Squigs, all right? You can do it live in the Discord. All right, yeah, I gotta figure out how to do that tomorrow, but I'll be live I'll be live in camera on the stream with Jordan tomorrow night. We worked out most of the problems earlier last week before I went to Fiji. Yeah, we're going to get that set up at some point tomorrow. We're going to figure that out. We're going to get you on the stream, dude. All right, so let me catch up to some of these. We got Algo and VeChain. Alexander, I got you. I'm going to do STMX and KSM for you and for Kasama as well. Algo. Algo is just continuing up in this channel, man. So basically what happened is you got one fake out to the downside. Let me get rid of some of these. Let me fix that. There we go. So basically you're just continuing up in the channel. You got one fake out to the downside and then you just came right back in it again. Now, you did have bearish divergence on your 4-hour chart, but that already played out. And you basically just back tested your previous resistance from right here, March 21st, as support. Now you're continuing up. You're probably at this point go back up to back test your channel again. Now let's hope you do for Algo, but at least we're seeing some upward price action for Algo. At least we're not seeing Algo stall out like we've seen from XLM and Algo for the last 2 months, right? At least we're seeing some type of nice little price action. Finally. It's about time. About freaking time, if you ask me. But yeah, that's where you're looking at for Algo. You actually might have a nice little left shoulder, head, and right shoulder here. You guys see that? Might be a nice little head and shoulder, inverse head and shoulders pattern. I do like that. If you do break this neckline, you could, looks like just based off eyeball, probably your measure move probably would be pretty close to your local high here at about 184, but looks interesting. VeChain for David Ross. VeChain, looked at it earlier. No bullish divergence on the 4-hour. Come on, man. We were close on that one. But, yeah, I mean, this is just a classic symmetrical triangle pattern that I do expect to move to the upside for VeChain. VeChain is one of the most bullish coins out there in the moment. So I do expect this to break back up to the upside. Measure move on this, top to bottom of this triangle. It's going to put you somewhere around 11 points, give or take a few point cents, but 11.4 cents approximately for VeChain. But VeChain's awesome. VeChain's one of the most bullish coins out there. Thanks for whoever joined this Patreon. I think we're at 133 Patreons now, I believe. So we're pretty much on that way to that goal of 150 Patreons by Saturday. I think we'll easily be able to kill that goal. Thank you guys for the continued support. You guys are freaking awesome. Like I said, I'm going to be continuing to roll out more and more for you Patreons every single week that goes by. So appreciate you guys. Let me check the Discord real quick. We had Alexander who wanted STMX. STMX. What do we have on this one? What was I looking at before? Oh yeah, reset. This is an interesting one. Let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this arrow here. So I think we said we had 3 higher lows, right? And then we broke out. Now we broke right back in. So that was kind of a fake out. Looks like you got nice volume. Looks like you're coming back down to back test your old resistance as new support. And now you dumped right back into the triangle. So, you know, look for this to probably come back and around and retest this support here. If you came straight down, it's approximately about 5.8 cents. Let's see if you can hold that as support. Now, if you do break down below that, probably come back down to 4.9 cents most likely. All right. But this looked good. It looked good. You did get your breakout, which is perfect. You did get the volume breakout, which is perfect. You did come back down and back test, which is perfect, but you broke it. So everything worked out besides you holding that support. Sometimes that's what happens at the end of the day. KSM Fukusama. KSM. After breakdown of your inverse head and shoulders, you broke to the upside, and then you dump right back down. So sometimes that's the way it goes too, guys. I mean, it's not perfect science. You back tested it, nice, and then you just fall back down below it. So bullish divergence, maybe on your hourly, maybe on your hourly. Not quite, not quite. Yeah, not quite. You almost had it on your hourly, but yeah, I mean, you're getting a bounce here off your previous local high from March 24th, but you broke down below this price action here. So, I mean, this could just be, you know, going back up to retest this trend line again, which was your previous resistance. Then you flipped it as support, and then you broke down below it. So you probably just go back down, back test this, but you got to break this resistance line to continue higher for your next target, which for this inverse head and shoulders was about 634, but that didn't really work out. So we'll see if that continues to break out. Guys, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. A little bit slower day in here because, you know, Bitcoin is not really doing much. That tends to be the common theme. When Bitcoin's pumping or dumping, we get tons of viewers in here. When Bitcoin's chilling, tends to be right around 400, so it makes a lot of sense. 504 for KSM. Then we got some of these super chats. We did VeChain. Let's do Dash for Parakanashish. Thanks for another Patreon. Thank you for joining, guys. You guys are the absolute best. Jack, yeah, I can check out audio for you, man. Definitely check out audio for you. Let me do Dash, and then I'll do audio for you, Jack. Swiggy making an NFT? I'll buy the NFT, Swiggy. Let me know. I'll 100% buy the NFT. 110%. Just let me know what you're getting. But yeah, this looks like a descending triangle, falling wedge. I mean, it's more of a descending triangle. You're getting resistance on it. Right now, you're wicked above it, but you're getting rejected here for Dash. But if Dash breaks this, I mean, I think it's very likely you probably go back up to retest 334 pretty easily. Pretty damn easily. And on your daily chart, yeah, daily looks really good. Daily looks really good. Classic double bottom pattern. Now you just need to break that resistance. Looks really good. Wait for your volume breakout too, just to confirm. Right, wait for that big volume spike. Right, something like this or this or this. Wait for that big spike. Let me do audio for Jack. So audio. I mean, audio has been going off. I've heard super good things about audio too, from around the crypto grapevine. But it looks like it's just rounding out. It's not really in a pattern per se, because there's no trend lines really. I guess maybe you could draw something like this, but it's not really a pattern. I guess you want to call it a falling, broadening wedge, I guess. But I mean, you know, it looks like it's rounding out generally, right? The slope is getting a little bit smaller and smaller. So I mean, you got no support, right? There's not really much support looking down on you. So not a lot of TA to do on this. I mean, it's a coin that's really already taken off, right? It's went from 35 cents back in the end of February, and it went up almost 1,300% in a month. So yeah, man, this thing has no fib targets, right? I'm pretty 100% sure it's already broken all its fib targets. So yeah, super bullish. I really like the idea of audio. If you guys don't know about audio, super cool idea. Let me just look it up real quick for you guys. So only has a $375 million market cap, has room to run. So it's a decentralized music sharing and streaming protocol that facilitates direct transactions between listeners and creators, giving everyone the freedom to distribute, monetize, and stream any audio content. So decentralized music sharing and streaming protocol. So it sounds like something similar to Spotify, just a decentralized Spotify or something along those lines. So that seems pretty cool. This would be definitely something I would be interested in. Maybe I'll have to do some research on audio, but I could definitely see myself investing in audio in the short future for sure. We did Dash. Are we back in the big ass wedge for Chainlink? The big ass wedge. We are in the big ass wedge. Let me actually look at it on here. So we know, guys, on the Chainlink weekly chart, you guys know the big ass wedge for Chainlink, right? The big ass wedge for Chainlink. Throughout its history of Chainlink, we have stayed in this wedge with one fake out, obviously, because our mania in 2017. But you can connect from these two wicks too, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We keep topping out on the top of the wedge, and the bottom's even better, right? Obviously, besides the March crash, we haven't gone below that again. Now, could we be forming? I had this drawn right here. Like, could we be forming another type of symmetrical triangle? It looks like it's looking like to be more like this. But yeah, it just keeps making symmetrical triangles inside of a giant rising wedge. And as soon as it breaks out of this rising wedge, Chainlink is going to explode. All right? I'm calling it now. But I've been right so far. I've been talking about this since I started my channel, somewhere around this area, right? Somewhere around like June last year, June, July. I've been talking about this wedge, and it's still played out pretty good. So, cool stuff. Watching the XLM chart is so exciting right now. I can take a look at XLM for sure, dude. Let me do Crow for CRLN here, and then should be good. Crow, are we getting a pump today? No, we're chilling. We're just chilling. We had a bad day yesterday for Crow, but Like, I'm super bullish on Crow. This is all you got to see for Crow. Giant rising channel. Not sure why the bottom isn't showing up there, but giant rising. It's better on the weekly chart, but on the daily, giant rising wedge, which is typically a bearish pattern, but for in a bull market, it's going to break to the upside. Okay, you can see inside of that, we're getting a nice ascending triangle pattern. We're keep getting higher lows, stopped out on the same point on the top side, relatively. But I am expecting Crypto.com to break this to the upside on this next big run up. Now, we did have bearish divergence. Looks like that already played out, so I'm not scared of that anymore. But I'm a huge fan of Crow. I have investment in Crow. So, yeah, I'm expecting to catch up on the market cap of Binance Coin. So, that's Crow. We're caught up with the super chats. Let me... we had Sylv asking for Zcash. Corsino saying, is XLM breaking out? Is XLM breaking out? Finally, is XLM finally waking up? Switch to the 4-hour chart here. So, guys, unfortunately, it's not breaking out just yet. Wait for a break of, like, in the super short-term time frame here. Wait for a general break of where you're at right now. So if you break that, you could be good. I do like you're making higher lows here, but you're not out of the woods yet. You can see all this resistance you got looking left here. I don't think you're out of the woods for XLM until you really break this level, right? Right about, yeah, right at about 43.6 cents. I don't think you're out of the woods until you break that. You can see how many times you've tried and you just get rejected. So I do not think you're out of the woods yet for XLM. Unfortunately, I gave up on XLM, which I might regret down the line. I've switched some of my XLM to different coins. I just couldn't wait. It's hard watching other coins do 20, 30, 40 X's and then seeing XLM just kind of sit there and do nothing. So, but XLM, like, I could regret that in the future. XLM could see another major move up pretty fast like it usually does, right? XLM, we know XLM just goes sideways and then pumps, sideways and then pumps, sideways and then pumps. So you could be seeing out of nowhere, XLM could just be going absolutely insane. But I couldn't wait for that. All right, so we had Sylv asking for Zcash. I got you, Sylv. No problem, man. Yeah, I did algo. A little bit earlier, token user, but I'll check it out again for you. Let's do Zcash real quick. Zcash. So you're right at that resistance point, right? I mean, you could argue it's a little bit higher, but it's generally around this point. You got topped out once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and now you're right there again. You could argue maybe this is a cup and handle pattern. It's a little bit awkward to be called a cup and handle pattern. And you've seen it get rejected before. You had one right here, right? Cup and handle got rejected, okay? Now you're doing a similar type of thing right now. Now, will you get rejected here or will you pump to the upside? If you pump to the upside on Zcash out of this cup and handle pattern, which the last one got rejected, so don't get ahead of yourself. We need to break that resistance first. Could put you around like 194. Probably go back to your local highs, more likely at about 186. But yeah. So that's Zcash. These Zcash. If you dump that to the downside, probably look for a move back down again to like 131, where you did back in March 16th. Let me check out Algo real quick for token user in the Discord here. Who was it? It was Algo. Algo we looked at earlier. Not much going to Algo. Like if we break 140, we break 140. I think we go back up to 170 pretty easily. Until then, not much going on the charts, right? Not much going on the charts. You do have a little bit of a possible cup and handle pattern here as well. Now, if you do break this level here, about 143. You could confirm that cup and handle pattern, but we'll see if that ends up playing out for algo. That's really all comes down to algo. Been going sideways since February 16th or so, just kind of oscillating here. About a month and a half. Time flies by in crypto. I remember when algo was going absolutely insane back in late January, early February, and that feels like yesterday. And it's been almost 2 months since then. So insane, dude. Yeah, I try to keep it simple. Like I could bust out more advanced things in here, like looking at like different indicators, looking at Gartley's and stuff like that. But that's a little bit more advanced. So I try to keep it relatively simple and for a lot of people in here, because I know there's a lot of new people. So there's other channels if you guys want the crazy freaking technicals and stuff, but to me that's not enjoyable to watch. I don't enjoy the crazy technical streams. Like when I watch a stream, I don't know if you guys watch Mitch Ray. Awesome guy. That's how I learned a lot of my stuff, and he keeps it simple, and that's why I do the same thing. So all right, so we're caught up on the super chats. Yeah, we're caught up on everything. All right, cool. Let's see. Bitcoin on the 4 hour. Bitcoin's getting a decent pump. I mean, it's not world beater, right? Let me go to the. Hold on. Go to Coinbase real quick. Coinbase chart. Yeah, Bitcoin 59,250. Is Bitcoin going to keep me up a little bit earlier? A little bit later tonight? Like, come on, Bitcoin. You couldn't have done this 2 hours ago. Guys, spam yes if you guys want me to stay on a little bit longer. Spam yes. Yeah, Mitch Ray is freaking awesome, dude. Mitch runs the MACD with the RSI. I do like the MACD as well, but to me they show a lot of the same things. So that's why I just have the RSI. I like having the RSI and the volume. I think to me, I like that combo here a little bit better. Bruno says yes. All right, I only got one yes. You have not checked Neilcoin. I hear it's hot. There they are. All right, if you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys subscribe. All right, let's get to let's see where we're at right now. Let's get to 21,550 today. All right. So we only need a few more to get that. Let's try to get to that point today. That would be freaking awesome. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. I know there's a ton of you guys that watch the channel and aren't subscribed. Just real quick, hit that subscribe button right down below. All right? Hit that subscribe button right there. It takes 2 seconds. I don't ask you guys to do it that much. I maybe ask you guys maybe one or twice during the stream. But it takes 2 seconds just to hit it real quickly. Appreciate all you guys that do that. All right? All right. All right, you guys want me to stay? All right. Let me go. I'm gonna go get a drink real quick. I'm gonna stay on until 10. Let me get a drink real quick. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. All right, guys, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. All right, guys. All right. Need my pillow. Can't beat the pillow on the chair, guys. I need to upgrade the chair too. I need to get one of those racer chairs. You guys know this? What are they called? The DX racer chairs. What are they? You guys know what those are called? I gotta get one of those on freaking Amazon. One of the DX racer chairs. Yeah, 59,118 for BTC. So not doing too much. Not doing too much. Like I said earlier in the stream too. Oh yeah, for Squiggy. Squiggy wanted BTC. It always is possible we could come back down and back test 54,000 again, and kind of convert our right shoulder here from this possible inverse head and shoulders, kind of like we did back here, right? We had our small inverse head and shoulders pattern where we broke to the upside. Then we came back down again and kind of made a bigger inverse head and shoulders on the outside of the smaller one, right? So we could do something similar to that where this was our left shoulder, this was our head, and this could be our right shoulder forming. So don't rule that out. Don't rule that out. Now, if that does happen, whatever. I think we'll get a bounce at 54,000, but I'm hoping we just go up straight up from here, which we definitely could as well. But don't rule out one more back test. Don't rule it out, guys. All right. How was the bong rip? You guys are too funny, man. You guys are too freaking funny. The EH gamer chairs are overrated. You think so? I need one of those chairs though. I need one of those chairs. I'm about to sell 1% Bitcoin for a Tesla. Go for it. Sweet guys, you got some nice cars, dude. That email you sent me the other day, like you got some nice little sports cars over there. ETH 1927. Ethereum, my baby, starting to finally make some moves. Everyone talking crap about Ethereum. I did make a video the other day, right? This was probably a week ago, about a week ago, saying that I was going to sell some of my Cardano for Ethereum. I was going to sell some of my Ethereum for Cardano in the short term. I did sell some of my Ethereum for Cardano in the short term, but for all you guys that have access to my portfolio, you guys know Ethereum is still a heavily big part of my portfolio. So, see where we are at Twitter. Twitter at 905 followers. We're almost at the 1,000 followers mark. I really want to hit that 1,000 followers mark. And then, yeah. So, we're really close there, guys. We're really close. We just got another Patreon, by the way, too. So that makes, I think, 135 Patreons. We only need 15 more for the rest of the week. We got we got 3 more days. So we're right on track. We can still get 5 a day. We'll still be at that 150 Patreon goal. So that's pretty freaking awesome. Can this... Jordan's... Algo Ape said Jordan's chair. Oh, man. That's freaking awesome. I don't know where you found that picture, man. That's freaking awesome, though. Let me show the whole everyone here. Hold on. This is my chair, guys. Hold on. Why is it not popping up? Hold on. Let me get this in here, guys. I gotta show everyone. I gotta show everyone here. There we go. This is my chair, guys. This is my chair. Jordan's chair. Pretty much. I got the pillow here. Pillow gives me some nice little rest and relaxation. You can't beat the pillow on the chair, guys. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So 1931. Ethereum's getting a nice little pump right now. Finally again. Let's see what BTC is doing, guys. 59,158. So we're kind of just chilling. Wade said, I'm calling it now. $63,000 BTC by Friday night stream. I could see that. Maybe. Right? So that gives us 2 days. Yeah. That's definitely possible. I mean, we're not too far from it. From 63,000, we're what? 6% away from 63,000?
Now. $63,000 BTC on Friday night stream.
Why are all the crypto rich people so cheap? I don't know, man. But yeah, it's only a 60% move from 6% move from where we currently are right now. So, like, at the end of the day, that's definitely possible. But like I said, don't get too overzealous, guys. Like, don't get too overzealous here. You could definitely pull back down a little bit farther and create your bigger and better inverse head and shoulders, right? But just for curiosity, let's go back to CoinMarketCap. Let's see if we have any big gainers since last time we looked at this. Standard tokenization protocol is up 29%. What Flamingo? The heck is Flamingo? Oh, I'm on the Discord. God damn it. Thank you, Jazz. BitBoy said 2,500 ETH by Christmas. Could be. But what the heck is Flamingo, guys? So I was just poking through CoinMarketCap. I was basically saying, like, don't be surprised if Bitcoin makes the big inverse head and shoulders, like I've said a bunch of times during stream. But yeah, I saw Flamingo. I was looking at what the total, the bigger gainers since the last time we looked at it at the beginning of the stream. Saw Flamingo ranked 347 as $128 million market cap. What the heck is Flamingo? Is it decentralized as a DeFi platform based on the Neo blockchain and the Poly network? Combines several DeFi applications with a single ecosystem. Flamingo. What the heck is this thing? Interesting. So I guess you're right at your 1.618. So you might top out right here. I don't know whoever's interested in Flamingo, but you might top out at this 1.618. But interesting little project there. I was just poking around through there. What the heck is that green guy, Algo Ape? What the heck is that? From PT, just seeing if we have anything else in the stream suggestions tab here. I think I hit on everyone today, so we're good there. We're good there. What do we got in the chat? Let's do something from the chat here. Jay Berg said, Jordan, please check my Patreon message. Yeah, I'll do that after the stream. Move tab to another window. Move it to this one. Check your Patreon message. Jayberg says, some reason keeps erroring when I try to connect Discord. Mind sharing the link so I can join the... Yeah, let me get you the link, dude. Let me get you the link, Jayberg. I'll get you that right now, my guy. Invite people, hidden, use copy button. Why is it hidden? All right, there we go. All right, Jayberg, it's coming over to you right now, man. Link to the Discord is messaged to you right now, dude. There you go. Steven, I got you too, man. I just saw your message too. You got the Discord. Connected your wrong. Disconnected to my wrong Patreon. There's a way to cancel. Did you do a video including algo? It's taken forever. Yeah, Steven, I can. Steven, I'll cancel that for you. Just remind me after the stream. I'll either do it in the morning for you or today. I'll cancel it for you so you can redo it at a different one. But yeah. All right. A bunch of people just needed that needed the access to the Discord, guys. So that's what I was doing. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for your patience there. Let's get back to the charts. Let's get back to the charts. All right, so we're good there. Big bullish for Litecoin in April. Yeah, I'm super bullish on crypto in general for April, guys. Like April's 10. We've looked at this a bunch of times on stream, but April tends to be a super bullish month for Bitcoin and crypto in general. Like if you go look at the total market cap, even just since like 2014, which we have data, like I don't have all the way data back here, but for instance, April, where is it? April 2014, right? You can see we were in a bear market, and we still got some bullish action back in 2014, and then April. I mean, it's more so for Bitcoin. Now looking at the total market cap, it's more so for Bitcoin, but we know Bitcoin follows the market, right? Just looking at that did make more sense. So I'm going to switch over to Bitcoin. But Bitcoin back in April 2020, obviously we had a big uprise. April of 2019, we had a big uprise there. April of 2018. You guys see, even in a bear market, we had a big uprise there. 2017, if I can do my math right. Huge 2017. This is what gets me excited. Like a huge 2017, where you went from like 1,000 to like almost 2,000 in a month. And then 2015. I think 2015 was the only one that was semi bad. And even that one, you just kind of went sideways, you know what I mean? So it wasn't even that bad. And then obviously 2014 was actually pretty good too. You actually went up in value, even in a bear market. So even in a bear market, you actually generally tend to go upwards in April. So this is what gets me pretty excited, pretty damn excited for Bitcoin in the month of April. But when we zoom out, guys, just to give you a little hopium, when we zoom out, like was March. For all the FUD that we got in March, was March even really that bearish? Look at this monthly candle. This is like one of the bigger ones that we got. We haven't had a red month since September of last year. So you really got to do a lot of times. You got to zoom out, look at this stuff, and see like how bullish we actually are. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Haven't had a red month in 6 months, guys. So when in doubt, zoom out, right? If the weekly looks bearish to you, go to the monthly. If the monthly looks bearish to you, well, there's nothing after that, really. There's no yearly chart for Bitcoin, but you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Just to give you guys a little hit of hopium. I know sometimes I need a little hit of hopium. You guys need a little hit of hopium. The monthly chart always gives you that hit of hopium. Always. Dallas 101, Boston 91. 6 minutes left in the fourth. Damn. Well, what I usually do, since I usually stream every night now, I usually just watch the highlights on YouTube every night after when the Celtics play. I just watch the highlights. I mean, to me, it's like until the playoffs, that's just as good. And the Celtics have been pretty dog crap this year anyway so far. So. All right, guys. Yeah, so I thought Bitcoin was getting some price action here. I guess not. It's not really getting too much price action, so I might call it a night here as my eyes are starting to get super heavy. You probably can't see how heavy my eyes are, but they're actually pretty heavy right now. So I'm going to get off, right? If you guys haven't joined the Patreon, go join the Patreon down below. For all you Patreon members already, make sure you guys are getting in here, right? You guys got told I'm going to give you tomorrow, so I'll remind you on the stream again tomorrow. But make sure you guys go get in the bracket tournament. It's a $100 prize for first place. There's only 17 people signed up right now, so the odds are pretty high that you win. So get in there. Last week we had Algo Ape went first. Ben came in second. So good stuff. I sent actually Ben probably in the morning. I'll send you your second place prize. I got Algo Ape his first prize. But Ben, I won't forget about you. If you're still on the stream here, I'll definitely send you that second place prize, probably in the morning tomorrow. But yeah, guys, go sign up to this. Go sign up to this. It's super fun. I'm hoping I can take the victory this time. Unfortunately, you guys, I don't know if you guys can see my chart, but I have pretty smart prediction in my opinion coming up. So go follow me over there, guys. Go follow me on Twitter as always. Right, 906 followers. We're getting to 1,000. That's what I want. Other than that, guys. I'll see you guys in the. I'm going to be making a regular video tomorrow, a Patreon video tomorrow, and obviously live streaming at 7. So make sure you guys are looking out for all that stuff tomorrow. Most likely the Patreon and the regular video will be uploaded in the morning, and then obviously live stream at 7, like I said. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys again for the awesome stream. You guys are freaking awesome. Thank you for the support. Squiggy, send me an email. If you're still on, Swiggy, send me an email. I'll try to get that set up with you before the stream tomorrow, or we can get your camera on the screen. If not, we'll just get your voice. But we'll try to get that set up for you tomorrow. Let me know when you have time, Swiggy, tomorrow. Try to get that set up. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you guys have a good night. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't panic sell your crypto. Peace out. Stay easy.